Dread King Logan, and you're watching the Flavor General Josh, the Mouthpiece Danny, and my personal homeboy Cody on Wrestling Rage, R2YouTube.com. And if you're not watching, then you're a peasant, and I can destroy you.
Oh!
This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. We're going down. This is Rasslin Rage. We'll do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Wrestling Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hola, senors and senoritas in, what are they called? I don't know, lots of different things. But hello to all of you.
Vatos.
Vatos.
Vato.
Yeah, yeah, all right. Well, anyways, this is Rasslin Rage. We're going to do this one first. We're going to do Rasslin Rage, and then after Rasslin Rage, we're going to stop Rasslin Rage, and then we're going to start MI-Dub. So we're going to do two separate lives tonight, just like we did last week. We're going to call it the 2 for Tuesday, right? The 2 for Tuesday, you might as well, right? So we have results from 5 events from across the state of Michigan. That's what Rasslin Rage is. I am Cody Fleming, and usually it's 2 other folks with us, but unfortunately, Josh is having internet problems, and apparently he told Xfinity to go F themselves and may have new service later. So, not sure what's going on there. Who's the bad guy now?
Yeah, he's not the happiest of Harper's right now.
No, he's not very happy. But anyways, joining me tonight is probably somebody who's probably just as pissed as Josh. He's probably more pissed about it than Josh is. The real deal heel, Danny Beals. Hello, Dan. Welcome
It's
back.
twice the work for me and you. I mean, come on.
Right, absolutely. We would like to start off by first thanking you for joining us tonight, obviously. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash that thumbs up and like and subscribe. Make sure that, if you reply, maybe if you're catching the replay, you can chat with us live, but if you're catching the replay, please, comment on the YouTube channel. And also, again, don't forget, I don't have a bell to do the thing like Josh does. You know what I do have, though? I totally forgot about that. My disappearing beers.
Yes. That way they can't say you did anything. They can't prove it.
Right. All right. So now it would be you, man. Thank our sponsors.
Yes. We would like to thank our sponsors, the Spyder, PKSA Karate, or Huron, Davison Sarai, For Us Wrestling, American Wrestling Experience, Michigan, Made Monster, Mongo. These, who else am I forgetting?
You got Davison, Grizzly.
Yeah.
PKSA, American
I must
Wrestling.
have got distracted by the kid while I was putting this part in. So whoever I missed, I apologize.
You're fired.
He's fired.
Who's fired?
The kid.
Oh, okay. Well, video problems now too. Holy smoke. So we will be back after this.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Well. I can't wait to have some of this ice cream. Sure has been waiting all day for this. After a long day of suplexing, nothing like some sweet ice cream to square me away.
Hey, Shogun, what's that?
Happy Harvest.
Michigan's finest, most indulgent, loveliest ice cream.
What flavor?
Since you asked. Shogun Suplex Surprise, my own specialty flavor. Got like lemon pie. Actually, just like old Shogun's grandma used to make.
Can I have some?
You want some of this ice cream? You want some of Happy Harper's ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't have none. Get your own. Happy Harper's, Michigan's finest ice cream. Hit them up on Facebook to find out more.
Yes, don't forget about Happy Harper Ice Cream. You can find their link down in the description. They are on Facebook. It's Josh, obviously. And, if he's at a wrestling event that he's going to be at, he will bring ice cream. You can custom order if he has it available because, some people get a hold of him and he doesn't have it because it's sold out and he hasn't made it yet. Yet is the operative word. However, make sure you get your Happy Hyper ice cream as soon as possible. I'm not sure if he's going to XICW this weekend. I haven't heard from him. Are you going?
No, I have to perform that wedding on Saturday.
Oh, well,
Over
so
at Jack.
I'm going to XI.
Yeah.
I will go by myself if I have to. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I drove all the way to Standish for the XI.
Right.
By myself.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say I'm not angry that TJ said no. Because now I'll hopefully get to see it in the future.
Right. Well, so we are back, and this is Rasslin Rage, and we're starting tonight off with Friday night, or Friday, July 8th. That's right. That was Pro Wrestling AllStars as they brought Summer of Champions to the banquet room at the Victory Gym in Brownstown, hosted by none other than Bradley Smothers, good guy. Opening the show was Alex Van Zant's Coffee Talk, and there was a fight brewing anytime there's a coffee talk. It doesn't matter what organization it's in. With his guest, none other than top tier Tanner Nix, one of Josh's favorite wrestlers, which was interrupted by FIA with Frederick Stubbs, and it ended up with FIA challenging Nix for a race to top of for the briefcase, the race to the top for a briefcase.
Yes, race to the top briefcase.
Oh man!
Match 1 was Frank Isaac Yanko with Frederick Stubbs versus Tanner Nix to become the new holder of the race to the top briefcase.
Did you say Yankum?
Huh? No, you know what? I might have.
I think you said Frank Isaac Yankum. I was like, what?
I might have got stuck in the Wayback Machine for a minute.
Dan's having flashbacks, dude. Piece of acid just broke off from back in the...
Too many good times in the 80s or what?
Oh, that was great. Go ahead with that next match, bro.
All right. Then it was old school Rick Cartier defeating Ike Watts.
I haven't seen good old Rick Cartier in action lately.
No, you know what? It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I didn't go to this Pro Wrestling AllStars event, but I was working and had to work Saturday.
Right.
But in the third matchup, it was the saucy boy, Josh Morris, defeating the modern day god, Jason DeMilo. And in the next matchup, it was Father Marquise taking on Pro Wrestling AllStars Cruiser Core champion, Alex Van Zant, with his manager, Jeremiah Goldmain. And it was Alex Van Zant retaining his championship by DQ due to outside interference. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see it. Then it was the Metro Pro, oh my gosh.
Dan, are you okay
I'm
today?
having a day. I'm having a day, man.
Need a beer,
There's a
dude?
Pro Wrestling All-Stars Trios Tag Team Champions, the Detroit chapter of the Cobra Eye of Roadhouse, Daniel Wolf, and Iron Eagle, Marcus Paul, and their sensei, Karate Bad Boy LJ Lawrence, defeating Detroit Punk of the Dirty White Boy, Chuck Stein, Sadistic Sean Lawhorn, and the Spyder when Iron Eagle pinned Sean Lawhorn.
Interesting.
But they were looking to prove that it wasn't just a fluke.
Right, absolutely. Then in the main event, wait, okay. So in the main
There's a
event,
double main event.
okay, so in the double main event, so in the first main event, it was the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat match. As Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Champion, High Daddy Longlegs, Atlas Hightower defeated the Scourge of the Swamp, Brutus Atwell, I call bullshit, and Big Flex Lamario Star when Hightower pinned Brutus after a bro cutter through a door stacked on 2 chairs. After the match, Lamario Star shook Atlas Hightower's hand, then blindside attacked, laying out the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Champion, Atlas Hightower. Then followed by Frank Isaac Anderson cashing in the race to the top briefcase.
Smart man.
Oh, and I'll go with this one too. And then it was in the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Champion, Atlas Hightower, even though being put down by Lamario Star, retaining the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Championship against Frank Isaac Anderson, who wasted his race to the top briefcase.
But you know what, man? If I'm FIA, I'm taking my shot then too.
Well, he FIA'd and FIO'd.
Yes, he did.
He's now SOL.
Uh-huh. And on Saturday, July 9th, from the deck of the USS LST 393, see, I can say that without a problem. In Muskegon, Michigan, it was Independence Pro Wrestling's War on the Shore. Josh Raymond began the night by giving a speech to let the audience know that he will be stepping away from wrestling for a while because he has prostate cancer. Yeah, we would like to wish Josh Raymond a speedy recovery. And we'll see you back soon. He and Terry Von Avery, unfortunately, had to vacate the tag team titles.
Oh, man. I knew they vacated the titles, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, bro, dude, do your thing. Get better, for sure. Absolutely. So, Derek Wolf forced his intern Solo to compete in a match against Ren Jones, who is not a slouch.
No.
You know, Solo nearly won, but Derek, and this was written. This isn't my language.
This is the way it was given to me.
Solo nearly won, but Derek fucked him over, and Ren defeated Solo. Wow. Okay. Mongo and Anderson Knight finally settled their differences in a no DQ match where Mongo won by slamming Anderson through a table and pinning him. That's true Mongo fashion. All it was missing was a dog collar. They shook hands afterwards as they finally earned each other's respect.
In a Royal Rumble style match, we saw the following: like Don Sanders, Jason DeMilo, Forever Young, Kyler Coleman, Anderson Knight, Jimmy Gray, Jarris Gray, Dean Hendricks, KC Tempest, Solo, Ray Torres, all in this Royal Rumble. Now, Ray Torres immediately turned his back on his Golden Standard teammate. I like this guy already. Then Ray would end up winning the match. Ray Torres will now challenge for the Michiana Championship at Grand Slam on September 3rd.
Which is still held by Brutus Atwell, I hope.
Yes.
Then it was
We'll see.
Terry Van Avery finally got revenge and defeated Chad Alpha, who's a pretty big guy. Derek Wolf challenged Brutus Atwell for the Michiana Championship in a rematch from Blackout back in April. Solo hit Derek in the head with Derek's iPad. Oops. I didn't see anything. Leading to Brutus defeating Derek. Solo then told Derek that Derek can consider this Solo's 2 weeks notice.
I love it.
Sucks to be you, Mr. Wolf.
That's a heck of a. Who wouldn't want to give their boss that they're going to quit their job that kind of a 2 week?
Well, and then I seen something today where Wolf Industries was saying that Solo was actually fired, but I'm going to go with what I see here as reported by Independence Pro Wrestling themselves.
Yes. I mean, it's kind of one of those, you can't fire me, I quit things.
Yeah, you know.
The Forgotten, consisting of Jairus Gray. Right.
Cool.
The Forgotten, consisting of Jairus Gray, Jimmy Gray, Casey Tempest, and their leader, Jeremiah Nazareth, competed in a 4-on-4 elimination tag match against Felix Morio, Mondo Real, Max Morrison, and Jimmy Shawan. It came down to Shawan and Morrison versus Jeremiah Nazareth when Morrison turned on Shawan and allowed Nazareth to win the match. Then Morrison joined the Forgotten.
Fuck.
But you put that kind of experience in the Forgotten now?
Right. Man. And in the main event, it was the Fate of 8 tournament when Carter Gray challenged IPW champion Jack Price. Also, gut check winner. Now signed to Impact Wrestling. Carter would win the title after interference from a returning Aaron O'Ryan, who ended up kicking the shit out of Jack Price after the match and announced he is back.
Yes.
The boys are back in town.
I'm taking it that Aaron definitely did not like the fact that Jack was trying to start his own version of DTA.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm not guessing so.
No. So he kicked the door in, yelled, "Daddy's home," and put some stickers down.
That was good. Oh, man. And also on the 9th of July from Coloma, Michigan. There's no Josh here. He usually does the Coloma. It was GLWA's Resistance. I need music there. Resistance. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, took place at the top-notch physiques in Coloma. Opening the event was GLWA GM B.E. Stone. He kicked the show off and announced that Isaiah Moore has effective immediately relinquished the GLW Heavyweight Championship. Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Kyle Shaddix came out and said that Stone should just give him the title if we don't have a chance. Mr. Race for the Case, Jaden Michael Quick came out, and before he could say anything, the former champ, Tyler Matthews, returned and said, as the former champ and only 2-time champ, Stone should give the title to him. Stone decided they would have 2 number 1 contender matches that, oh man, they will meet. The winners of that match will meet next month at Summer Bash to crown a new champ. So then,
We'll have 2 number 1 contenders.
so now in the number 1 contenders top-notch championship match, it was Cliff Killmeister defeating Solomon Stone.
The Brolit Club defeated Pun the Psych and Russell PD when Russell walked out on time. Heavyweight title contenders match. Number 2. Kyle Shaddix defeated Tone C after a left hook with brass knuckles while the ref was down. Well, you know what? Win if you can, lose if you must, but always.
In a heavyweight championships contender match, before the match started, Josh Morris came out and demanded to be put into the match. Rightfully so, because he's kind of saucy. After much begging, Stone decided he wanted to see Josh get punched in the face and added him to the match.
It was Tyler Matthews defeating Josh Morris and Jaden Quick.
Right. Then, go ahead.
Dustin Mack defeated Trayvon Smith by a submission.
In the main event for the Top Notch Championship, it was a greaser's chain match with the champion, Timothy Savage, defending against challenger, Damian Gray. We were told this match was a brutal back and forth fight. And ended when Savage wrapped the chain around Gray's neck and applied a Cobra clutch. Gray then became incapacitated and was unable to continue. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. Take this one, Cody.
All right, so next up is Ultimate Championship Wrestling presented Game On 2.1 to the fans in Saginaw. It was also on July 9th, another popular day in wrestling in the state of Michigan. In the first match of the evening was between Sin and Spawn of the Coven. It was Sin and Spawn of the Coven versus Ace Evans in St. Judifier. Winners are Ace by pin on Sin. It was a double pin, actually, it says here.
Yes.
It's Sin Judifier pin on Spawn. Okay.
Nick Green versus Father Marquez. With Minister Mitchell. Green with the win by a pinfall.
Sean Lawhorn, Matt Ahihina Hagen. I thought he wasn't going by that anymore. Versus
last time.
Okay.
One last time he was the hyena.
All right. Versus Dread King Logan and Zach Thomas. This was a tag team match between Midwest Scum and Sean Lawhorn tagging with the hyena. And of course, it was my fucking homeboy and his homeboy, his other homeboy, Zach Thomas, winning by pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, go home.
Then it was Sean Tyler versus Sam Beal for the Premier Championship. And winner by DQ, Sam Beal after interference by the Coven. But we all know the belt don't change hands that way.
Nope.
Still champion, Sean Tyler.
And still champion.
Roy the Working Man Williams versus Monster Quants was next in a Drag Me to Hell match. With the winner, the Working Man.
Drag Me to Hell. That's interesting work. That's an interesting name for a match. Then it went into a student scramble. Ray Larson versus Dr. Abby. Ray versus St. Judifier. Judifier versus High Guy. Judifier versus Nikki Ratu. Nikki Ratu versus Dante Allen. And the winner of Student Scramble, Nikki Ratu. And then in the main event, it was Cody Deaner, who is quite a wiener, that's for sure, versus Nate Bach versus UCW champion Bry Sullivan. Winner by Sullivan by pinfall on Nate Bach when Cody Deaner turns on Bry Sullivan. Whoop, whoop. So you are kind of cool then.
And lastly, Metro Pro Wrestling Stars and Slams from Wyandotte, Michigan. In the pre-show, it was Brother Dante with Pastor Patterson defeating Big Murph.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Murph.
All that.
You lose.
All that shit talking.
That's right.
Then it was Brother Ultra with Pastor Patterson defeating Top Gun, who stole my fucking title.
And the Soul Taker, beating Of course, Spyder. Not being human sometimes just isn't enough,
Right.
especially when you're going against someone who ain't living.
Right.
Tanner Nix and Heather Blue defeated Daniel Wolf and Iron Eagle.
Dang. And then it was TJ Meyer defeating M. Wow.
Sometimes the process gets a hiccup in it, but
Right.
in the end, it always wins.
The team of Gutter and Jamie Cox defeated the Threat, Briar Wellington, and Anthony Rivera when Cox pinned Rivera.
The PWL TV champion, EVZ, retained over Joe DeMario.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. Then it was Lamario Starr defeating LJ Lawrence when Top Gun turned on Cobra Kai. Now I have all the reasons in the world to come get my title. I'm coming for you.
That guy. And in the main event, KJ Reynolds pulls an upset and beats both Adam Wick and MPW Heritage Champion Jason Hotch to become the new Heritage Champion when he pinned Adam Wick.
And new MPW champion. Here is a little clip of that match from a dive that KJ did off the balcony there in Wyandotte. Credit to Summer Rawson for this video clip. So here we go. So yeah, exciting stuff. New champ over there at Metro Pro Wrestling. So we'll be right back with Michigan Independent Weekly, where we're going to give you all the info for the events coming up this weekend. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel right here, and scroll down in the description and like and subscribe to all of our stuff down there, as well as our sponsors, including... Right, we got to shout our sponsors out every episode. Davison Sarai, Grizzly Pro Wrestling, The Spyder, FU Wrestling, excuse me, the Blacksheep Justin Dream, American Wrestling Experience, PKSA Karate Port Huron, the Michigan-made Monster Mongo, and F5 Wrestling. So we will see you guys back right here on the same channel for MIW in a few moments.
Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man.